great. Ariana, what drew you into getting involved with the SJ5K?
Well, this year I actually have a family that's really close to my heart. One of my best friends' mom was nominated. Also, in the years past, I've had a lot of friends that have done the SJ5K, and they've really inspired me to be the change in people's lives.
That's great. Catherine, how about you?
What was the question?
What drew you into the SJ5K?
I think it's just such a really powerful event, and I wanted to be a part of it.
This year you have 9 families being supported by the SJ5K, which is a record number. What goes into choosing the families?
So we every year we kind of update our form that we have people fill out that goes out into the community, and just the questions and information we want to ask people so we can best understand their situation, so we can make the most informed decision. So we put out the form usually in late October, early November, and then in the middle of December we have a meeting that involves all of the student team, all of the adult board, and all of our advisors, and we go through the applications and we figure out which families we think needs the help the most, and then we call them up and ask them if they want to be part of SJ5K, and we go from there.
What a wonderful call to get. Can you share with us a little bit about the people and the families that are being supported this year in the race?
I love the families. So Andrea Fott is Alexis Fott's mom, and Alexis is a senior at Canton, and I went to middle school with Alexis, so I know her, who she is. And then we have a couple of students, Mackenzie Carpenter, she's at Canton, and then we have Alyssa Garland, she's a senior, and then Byron is at Smith, he's a first grader, and then the Rhodes twins are kindergartners at Byrd.
We had the opportunity last evening at the board meeting to meet and hear the story of our families, and that was really inspiring. There's so much about this event that goes beyond the actual race. You seek sponsors, you plan additional fundraisers. Share a little bit about all the work that goes into putting this event together.
Each week we have weekly meetings for just our executive board on every Tuesday during lunch, and a couple of us actually have independent studies, which is a class during the day to focus on SJ5K.
Nice.
So we work many, many hours on this each week. We also, like you said, have a lot of fundraisers that go on, and we have Blast Week coming up right after spring break, which is where we promote the SJ5K to the high schools for the entire week and go to their third-hour classrooms, lunches, and announce it all the time.
Yes, you are really committed to this work. It's a lot of work. This SJ5K really brings the community together. What have you learned about building community through your work on this event?
I think it's been so cool because I didn't really know any of the families except for the Fodds before going into this. But then I found out that like my boss at Joe's Deli, he knows Andrea Fott because Andrea has been ordering subs from them. And then just like things like that, you figure out that we do have so many connections to the families, and they have connections to people around us. So I think that's what I've learned the most, is that we're all so related. Even though I don't know you specifically, I know you somehow.
That's right.